been a minute since I've been here, but today we're going to do a Vinyasa yin-ish type of flow. So we'll warm up with some Vinyasa and then stretch out and cool down with some yin. So take a moment, settle yourself in child's pose and begin to find your breath. This is my buddy Buster. So wide-legged child's pose on the balls of your feet or on the tops of your feet, whichever is most comfortable. And then just sink back and then activate your breath, your Ujjayi breath, in through your nose and out through your nose, using the glottis, the whisper muscles at the back of your throat. And then active pose is your hands forward or relaxed, they can be back. Dropping to your forehead, releasing any tension in your lower back. And just take a few minutes just to begin to find some release, maybe set an intention mentally, and find your breath. 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Retract your shoulder blades, breathe in, and then let it all go. Now take one more big breath. Pause for a moment. And this time let it go out of your mouth. On your next inhale, spread your fingers and come up to tabletop. Spacing your knees hip width apart, your hands just about shoulder width or a little wider, whatever is comfortable. And then on your inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, your gaze, finding cow. And on your exhale, round your back, tuck your chin into your chest and find that cat. And again, in breath, in, rising, dropping the belly, shoulder blades back and down, and exhale, round. Last one, deep breath in, press through those finger pads. Internally rotate the arms so that the elbows, inside of the elbows, face forward as you exhale, round, and maybe bend those elbows the opposite way. Now come back to tabletop. Engage your core, Uddiyana Bandha, belly button tucks into your spine. Curl to the balls of your feet and just hover your tabletop. So knees come off for 5, finding the strength in your core, and 4, and your arms. Again, internally rotating those arms. 2. Take a big breath in, and on your exhale, push your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Walk out your dog. Take your gaze to your thighs or between your legs, retracting those shoulder blades, wagging your tail if you'd like. Doing what feels good, allow yourself to loosen up. Take one more breath in. Walk your toes to touch, and then lift your right leg up. Take a deep breath in, flex your foot, and then drop that heel to your glute, opening up your right side body. You can rotate your ankle if you like. One more breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, leg is straight. Reset, right foot next to the left. Inhale, left leg rises, flexing the foot. And then exhale, stacking and bending, opening up that left side body. Another breath in. Exhale, straighten the leg. Big inhale. Exhale, drop your left foot to meet your right. Separate your feet, walk your hands to the back of the mat, finding ragdoll. Reaching for opposite elbows, allowing the crown of your head to drop to the floor. And just shifting, allowing your spine to wake up, staying focused on your breath. Feeling the hamstrings start to stretch. Take one more breath in. Exhale it out. There's my guard dog. Drop your hands, slowly stack your vertebrae one at a time. Articulating that spine. Come to the top of the mat. Walk your toes to touch. Samasti Tahi, standing at attention. Mountain pose. Lift and spread your toes. Roll the shoulders back and down. Zip up your core. So lift through your Mula Bandha. Contract those glutes. And take a deep breath in. Rise up. Reach back. Find a little micro back bend. Spin your pinkies. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Taking a moment to consider what your intention is for today or for your practice. We start with one Om to find ourselves centered and prepared. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, reach up. Spin your pinkies, find a back bend. Exhale as you swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, walk out into your first plank. Take a deep breath in, separate your feet, find strength in your core. Deep breath out. Again, in and out. Keep your neck nice and soft. One more breath. Get empty. And then shift forward, lower down or hover. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, tops of your feet. Exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Walk your toes to touch as you breathe in. Right leg lifts. Point the toe, flex the foot. One more time, point. As you exhale, draw your knee into your nose, pause. Take another breath in. Exhale, step through. Rise slowly, finding balance into your lunge, crescent lunge. Arms up, spread your fingers, accepting all that positivity and that power from above. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, twist to your right. Right arm goes back, left arm goes forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you wish to deepen the pose, right arm goes down, left arm reaches up. Again, inhale and exhale. Take one more full breath. Get empty. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, lower down. Step back, go through your vinyasa, or just go to down dog. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting your left leg. Point, flex, circle. Point again, knee to your nose, hold. And then exhale, step it through. Rise up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Nice deep knee bend over your left ankle. Right leg kickstands back. Big breath in. And then twist out that crescent pose. Left arm back, right arm forward. Gaze steady. Deepen the pose, dropping that left arm, reaching your right arm up. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more in. Exhale it out. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, flow it through or step back. I'm going to step back. Finding downward facing dog. Deep breath in, toes touch. Right leg lifts. Right leg bends. Stay or flip your dog. Hips up, feet forward. 5, 4, 3. Come back to your three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reset right next to the left. Left leg lifts on the in-breath. Stack as you exhale. Stay or drop for 5, 4, 3, 2. Come all the way back to your three-legged dog. Reset. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Step walker hop. Half lift inhale. Bow fold exhale. Rise up on your in-breath. Reach back. I'll step back so you can see me fully. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in. Point your right toe. Raise your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, step forward. Step your left foot, toes slightly turned out. Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Again, I'm going to relocate. Moving back. Right knee over right ankle, pressing towards the toe. Left foot grounded. Breathe in, reach up. As you exhale, release your hands into the small of your back. Press your knuckles down, your chest forward. And lift your chest. Find a little gentle back bend. Inhale. And exhale. Again, in and out. Fill all the way up. Empty it out. And then on your next in-breath, rise up. And exhale, go through your vinyasa. Or go to down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Walk or float, top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow, fold. Rise up, reach back as you inhale. Hands to your heart as you exhale. Point your left toes, lift it slowly. Find your balance, Uddiyana Bandha, belly button in and up. Step forward. Turn the toes of your right foot about 45 degrees. Again, stepping back, left knee over the ankle. Find some space between your right and your left foot so that you find balance. Keep pulling your left hip back. And then inhale, reach up. As you exhale, interlace your fingers. Press your knuckles down. As an option, take your hands and just find opposite elbows. Deep breath in. Deepen the bend in that left leg. Press to the outside right edge of your foot. One more breath. Get empty. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. This time step forward and come back to Padangusthasana. Peace finger the big toe of each foot. Keep your knees soft. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend the elbows, straighten the legs, and push the tailbone up as much as you can, surrendering your chest to your thighs. Sandwiching your chest to your thighs, whatever feels good for you. Take one more breath. Empty it out. Release the bind. Articulate the spine as you inhale. Once you rise to the top, inhale, reach up. Steeple out your fingers, right thumb over left. As you exhale, lean your body over to the right side, ears surrounding your arms, surrounding your ears. Stay there, lifting and spreading your toes, lifting that Mula Bandha and that Uddiyana Bandha. If you want to play with balance, lift your left leg, keeping the foot flexed. For 3, 2, come all the way back to center. Take a deep breath in. Cross your left thumb over your right. Find a little back bend here. Pushing the hips forward, only going back as warm as your body might allow you to. Then coming all the way back up. And then standing half moon to your left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, if you want to try balance, lifting that right leg. For 3, 2, very carefully come all the way back. Inhale, open up, reach back. Exhale, swan dive, bow, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, come into your plank. I've got to watch out for my dog. From your plank, take a deep breath in, shift forward, lower down as long as your dog will let you. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Again, inhale and exhale. Take one more breath. Empty your breath. Inhale, rise your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Find a plank. Inhale, right leg up. Knee to nose, find your plank. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, stay, or find fallen angel or fallen triangle. Right leg is straight, left leg is behind you, reach up for 3, 2, come all the way back around, right leg up, and reset. Deep breath in, left leg up, exhale, left knee, left elbow, inhale back up, exhale, knee to nose, inhale up, exhale, knee to right elbow, take it through, fallen triangle, for 3, 2, come all the way back around, left leg lifts, reset, deep breath in, deep breath out, right leg lifts, as you exhale, step it through, watch out for your dog, plant your left foot, come up into warrior 2. So right heel intersects or lines up with left heel or left arch. And you really got to work on that right knee. I have issues, so it turns in a lot. I have to really fight for it. Sometimes it's easier if I line up heel to heel and then reach the arms out, finding the power in the pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Again, inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach forward, and then exhale, reverse. Sliding that left arm down, right arm up and over that right ear. Inhale and exhale. Again, in and out. And now on your next in-breath, come back to warrior 2. An extended side angle, right hand lightly on the right thigh, left arm reaches up, stacking hips to hip, or reaching that right arm down. Rolling that left shoulder, breathing in, breathing out. 2 more, inhale, and exhale. Take 1 more breath, empty that breath, use your core, rise up. Come all the way back to warrior 2. And then when you're ready, you're going to step your left foot in and find Ardha Chandrasa. Half moon. Right hand goes to the floor, a block. Having a little problem with balance today. Left arm reaches up, lift your gaze if you can. I cannot today. Take a breath in, a breath out. 2 more. 1 more breath. Empty your breath. On your next inhale, step back, finding warrior 2. As you exhale, straighten your right leg. Now you find triangle, Trikonasana. Take the arms out, reach the right forearm forward as you inhale, and then flip. And find the release and that reverse triangle. Keep stacking hips and shoulders, opening up the whole right side body. Take 1 more breath in. Empty it out. Inhale, arms back out to a T or warrior 2 arms. Exhale, push your left hip back, right arm forward, and surrender to Uttita Trikonasana. Reach up and breathe in and out. 2 more, in. Keep rolling your left hip back and out. Stacking the shoulders. Take 1 more breath. Empty the breath. Inhale, use your core. Rise back up to triangle pose. Turn both feet so they face left. Hands on your hips. Now slightly turn the toes in if you're comfortable. Take an inhale on a little tiny back bend. And then as you exhale, use your core. Fold forward and drop your hands. Walking your hands to the center of your body. Inhale, raise your right arm up, twisting out, surrendering as much as you feel comfortable. 2 more. 1 more. Release. And switch. Right hand to the center of the body. Left arm reaches up. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath. Empty that breath. Release your left hand. On your in breath, use your core. Come halfway up. As you exhale, rise all the way up. Step your right foot forward. Turn your right toes forward. Step your left foot to meet your right. Take a deep breath in. Going right into eagle pose on the right side. Right arm under. Sit into your chair. Lift your right leg. Wrap it around. Timber. If you need to stay grounded like I may be able to today or have to, then do that. Do the best you can and forget the rest. For 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. And slowly release, reach up and release Tadasana. Take a deep breath in, reach up, find your back bend. Exhale, bow, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walking yourself out into your plank again. Take a deep breath in, go through a chaturanga or go back to down dog. I'll skip it and go to down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale and exhale. Keep pushing those hips up and away. Take 1 more breath in. Get empty. Toes touch, left leg lifts up. Deep breath in. Step it through. Rise up, warrior 2. Again, line up. Ankle to ankle. Ankle to arch. Stretch. Sink. Breathe in. Externally rotating that right hip, grounding that right edge of that foot, the right foot, into the mat. In breath, reverse as you exhale. Reverse your warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. For 3, for 2. Inhale, come back out. Nice, strong and steady. Exhale, finding that extended side angle. Right arm reaches. Remember, we're not identical on both sides of the body. This side you may have to stay here and not go down lower. That's good. That's fine. Do what feels right to you. Stay present in the moment. And breathe in. And breathe out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Keep opening up the body and the mind. 1 more breath in. Empty your breath. Inhale, using your core and your breath. Rise up. Exhale, take a moment. And then hop, finding your side angle. Or excuse me, Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand can float or go to a block or the floor. Find your balance for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Carefully soften that front knee. Step back, finding warrior 2. Deep breath in, straighten that leg. Exhale, reverse triangle. Breath in, breath out. In and out. 1 more breath. Empty it. Inhale, bring the arms all the way back out to a T. Right hip goes back, left arm reaches. Utthita Trikonasana. Reach up. Stack the shoulders. Breathe in. And breathe out. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, turn your left foot in. Hands to your hips. Both toes slightly turned in. Maybe a little back bend as you breathe in. As you exhale, fold forward. This time reaching for each toe. Using the yoga toe lock. And then just shifting. Bending the right knee. And then the left. And again. And again. One more time to the left. Coming back to center, hands to your hips, breathe in halfway up. Exhale, come all the way up. Carefully turn your left foot forward and then step. So we can do eagle on the left. bending your knees. My mat's very sticky today. It's very humid. Finding that chair pose that we have not used yet. Left arm comes under right. Pushing your forearms forward and your elbows up so they're shoulder height. When you're ready, rooting to your right foot, wrapping your left leg around you. Using those bandhas. Bringing everything in. Everything's tight. Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Shake it out. Take a deep breath in, bring your toes to touch. Find that chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart as you exhale. So toes should be lifted, weight is in your heels. You just go as low as you comfortably can. Keep those bandhas engaged. Take a deep breath in, sink a little lower if you can. As you exhale, all the breath out. Begin to twist to your right, tucking your left elbow as much as you can outside your right knee, and lifting your sternum, your chest towards your thumb knuckles, and breathe. And again. And again. 2 more. Keep pulling that left hip back, lining up those knees. Last big breath in. Empty it out. Release, separate your feet. Shovel your hands underneath. Padahastasana. Toes to wrist creases. Knees are bent or straight. I have very tight hamstrings, so mine are always bent. For 3, and 2, and 1. Slowly release. Walk those toes to touch. Rise up as you inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart and find that chair pose. Weight in your heels, chest lifted as much as you can. Big breath in. Huge breath out. Again, inhale. And exhale. Quads are on fire. Last breath in. Empty it out and then twist to your left. My guard dog. Sit deeper and breathe. 5, 4, 3. Even Buster has good yoga breath. 2. Last one, sink into it. Let it out. And then fold forward. Separate your feet. Padagustasana, peace finger the big toe of each foot. Lift and fold. Shake your head, yes or no. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, slowly stack your vertebrae. Rising up. And releasing, Tadasana. Take a moment to find your center. As we start, single knee lift. Utthita Hasta Padagustasana. Haven't used my Sanskrit in a while. So grab below your right knee, hand on your left hip. You may want to stay there today if you want to try. Doesn't look like I have the balance this morning. You can lift, peace finger that big toe, straighten the leg, and then take it out to the side. Timber or this for 3 and 2. Come all the way back to the center. Extend that right leg. Reach those arms up. Keep your leg as straight as you can and find airplane, Dekasana. Pinky toe towards the mat. Right foot flexed. Chest lifted for 3 and 2. Hands to your heart. Toes touch. Reset. Breathe in. Breathe out. On the other side, Utthita Hasta Padagustasana. Left knee in. Definitely struggling with balance today. Reset, go back to it. That's life. Fall in, fall out. Open up that leg for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Come all the way back to center. Extend that left leg nice and straight, arms up. And then as you exhale, Dekasana, airplane. Flex that left foot, pinky toe towards the mat, chest lifted for 5, 4, 3, hands to your heart, toes touch. Our last balance pose today, tree pose. So ground through your left foot and bring your right foot anywhere along the left leg, but stay away from your knee or joints. So you can stay grounded. You can come up a little, or you can use your hand to assist you to come up more. Hands may stay in your heart center in prayer, or you may reach up and add the branches for 5. Focus on that drishti, someplace not moving. 3. Maybe there's a wind today. 2. Hands to your heart and release. Again, shake it out. Find your tree on your left side. Many sides, many ways to do this. Press the foot into the thigh, and then the thigh is engaged as well, so you're very stable. Pressing through all 4 corners of your feet. Focus and breathe. And then reach for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Hands to your heart, and carefully reset. Come to the front of your mat as we now proceed to our yin, or our stretch portion of it. I'm going to reset here so you can see me better without me moving around so much. Whoa. Whoopsie. That didn't work out well. Okay, now we're ready, or I'm ready. Gotta have a little levity in every day, in every moment. Turn your toes out. We're gonna start with a squat just to bring ourselves to our seat. So take your time. If you need a block or you can't do a squat without putting your hands down and bending into a forward fold, you can do that. Otherwise, hands to your heart. Take those knees out wider than your mat and your hands into your heart. So you should feel a really nice release here. Thumb knuckles to sternum. Pressing those elbows inside the knees for 3, 2, and you're going to carefully release all the way down. Hey, Buster. We'll start with a little core and then move onward. Reach the arms forward, scoop out the belly, hold, stay right there, lift the legs 45 degrees or find your full boat. And then lower your boat. I have a dog behind me. And then raise your boat. And then 4 more. And up. And 3 more. And up. And 2. And up. And 1 more. All the way up. And then slowly bend your knees. And give yourself a hug. Extend your right leg out and tuck your left leg in. Janushasana. Reach up, grab your right toe and just surrender. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep surrendering with each exhale. 1 more in-breath. Let it out. Slowly rise all the way up. Pull that left knee up and into your chest or cross it over for a nice twist. Sitting up tall, light on those sit bones, left hand behind you. Reach your right arm up and then twist. You can tuck or you can hold. Whatever affords you the deepest twist with the least amount of resistance. Use your breath to relax and let go. And then on your next inhale, release forward. Plant your hands, flex your left foot, and drop it right above your right knee. So you're at a figure 4, seated. Stay with this if this is enough, or bring your right leg in. Pressing your left knee away from you. If you have the flexibility and you wish to do this, you can. Grabbing your left foot, excuse me, and your left. I don't have a lot of flexibility either, but I can still do this using my core, strengthening. Or you can relax back into it and just think about pressing that left knee away from you, opening up that hip, and breathing in. Maybe taking a moment to refocus on what your intention was today. I did a meditation yesterday that says, be a rose, not a weed. Not sure how to interpret that, but I'm thinking that it is be positive and be kind and compromise. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath in. And then you're going to carefully just relax that left foot over the right. Tuck your feet in if you can. Again, I don't have a lot of flexibility. So it's seated shoelace. Another stretch for the hip. Take a deep breath in. Hang on as you can. Slide your hands down and pull those feet in a little closer and surrender your chest to your left knee. Stretching out your back. You should feel a nice stretch in your left hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Again, in and out. Now make this breath really big, this last breath here. Take a moment, pause, reinforce that intention, and then exhale, surrender to it. Release, unravel the legs, mat or hip width apart, and just windshield wiper the legs to release. And then extend your left leg fully forward and tuck your right hip and your right foot into your groin. I can't find my words today. Flex your left foot, sit up nice and tall, reach up high. Deep breath in as you exhale, reach forward. And again, surrender. Softening as you relax into it, not forcing yourself. Working with your breath, working with the slow release of the fascia, the muscles. And just enjoy the moment. Being present with what you're feeling. Just being neutral to that feeling unless there's pain involved. Everybody has different threshold of pain. You do you. Be happy with who you are, how you are, and respect yourself. Take 1 more full breath in. Empty your breath. And then inhale, rise all the way up. Right foot flat on the floor, close to your groin, or cross it over. Remember, we're not twins on both sides. Pull that knee in, right arm reaches up, drop up behind you. Or take that left arm up and reach it outside for a little deeper twist. And breathe, keeping your left foot flexed. Keeping that Uddiyana Bandha engaged in that Mula Bandha. Rolling that right shoulder back. 3 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Again, in and out. 1 more full breath in. Pause. Recall that intention. Exhale and release. Flex that right foot, cross it above the knee. Remember, we're not identical on both sides. Bend that left leg if you choose. This hip is tighter than my left, so I'm not able to really do much of this, but you can do this if this helps. Pulling the knee in, pulling the leg in as you push the knee away from you. Really engaging that core. And then just keep breathing. beautiful day today. Slight breeze, thank goodness. It's November in Florida, and yet we're still looking at 80s and low 90s. Better than snow, I say. Unless you're skiing, I don't need it. 2 more breaths. Keep pushing that right knee away from you, stretching that right hip. 1 more breath in. Let it go. And then slide that right leg over the left. Find your seated shoelace. Again, sliding your hands down as much as you can, lifting the chest on the in-breath, and then just surrendering. Take 1 more full breath in. Find that intention. Empty. And then release. Bring the legs hip width apart. And windshield wiper your legs side to side. And then extend both legs forward. Take a deep breath in. Reach out, Paschimottanasana. So you want to stretch your low back here. You keep your back flat. If you want to release a little and not have any tension there, walk your hands in or maybe keep them down at your feet, but round your back. Either way, do what feels good for you, but surrender with your exhale. Take 1 more breath in. Let it all out. And then slowly rise up, breathe in. This time as you exhale, tuck your right heel back towards your right hip or your right glute. Sorry, Apple Watch is distracting. Not a good look for our yoga. Take a deep breath in. Now, if you feel comfortable, I'm again very tight here, walk your hands back and go as far back as you're comfortable. Some people can come back all the way to their back, some just to your elbows. If I do that, my knee lifts, and that's not good for the stretch. So all I do is stay up on my hands, and you can feel that opening up, that right hip flexor, that quadricep, the top of the leg. Keep your bandhas engaged, and full 3 breaths in and out. Again, and out. Take 1 more breath. Empty it out. And slowly, carefully come up. Release that right leg. Maybe shake it out. Wake up your dog. Even though he can't hear, he senses the movement. And then the left leg goes back. Remember, we're not twins on both sides. Do the best you can, pointing the toes out or back, staying up on your hands, going all the way back down, keeping those bandhas engaged, and stretch through that left quad. Baby gaze at your surroundings. Staying present to your breath and your sensation. One more breath in. Let it go. And then very carefully walk yourself up. Extend your legs. Bend your knees. We're going to roll down slowly using our core and find bridge pose. So reach out. Challenge yourself if you want to by lifting your legs. Otherwise, make sure you've got room on your mat Roll yourself all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. And then just find a nice full body stretch, arms out, toes forward. And then walk the knees in, the feet in, finding your heels if you can with your fingertips. Toes pointed forward, start to wiggle the shoulder blades together. And when you're ready, start to tilt your tailbone and lift up into bridge pose. Interlacing your fingers if you can and stay for 5, 4, 3. Keep pushing those hips up 2. Squeezing those inner thighs, lower all the way down. Take a deep breath in. Again, reset, deep breath out. And then inhale, come up, see if maybe you get a little more out of it. For 5, and 4, and 3. Squeezing the inner thighs if you had a block, and 2. And lower all the way down. Take a breath in and a breath out. Last time, if you feel comfortable doing a wheel, do that. If not, come up onto your heels, your toes, sorry, and then stretch your arms over your head for 5, and 4, and 3, and 2. Slowly lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together. Open up those knees. One hand on your heart, one on your belly. And take a moment to breathe in and breathe out. Not a great look, but still feels very good. And lower down. One more breath in. Empty, pressing that spine firmly into the mat. And then very carefully bring your knees in, rock your hips side to side. And then either go to dead bug, hands behind the hamstrings, flexing the feet, or reach for happy baby. You can rock your baby in Anda Balasana. Pushing your tailbone down, retracting your shoulder blades. Feel the stretch. And one more breath in. Let it go. Release, bring the knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Spread your arms out into a T and drop your knees to the right, looking to your left. Just surrendering here. Trying to keep the shoulders pressed into the mat. So if your knees don't go all the way down, they're up here, that's fine. If you want to add, you can take the right hand to the outside of the thigh. That's all we're going to do today. Nothing really advanced. For 3, and 2, and one more. Very carefully bring the knees back up, and again side to side, releasing the spine, the lower back. And then when you're ready, drop your knees to the left, right arm goes out, gaze to the right. Again, arms to a T or left arm to the outside of that right leg for a little deeper stretch. And relax into it, pressing the shoulders down. And one more breath. Release your breath. Come back to the center. Knees into your chest, maybe a little rock one more time. And then release to Shavasana. Palms up, open to receive. Legs relaxed, letting your feet fall open wherever they're comfortable. If you feel more grounded and better, you can turn your palms down, connecting to the earth. And I want you to return to your natural organic breath. Open yourself to connect, reset, and let go of all that does not serve you. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, taking more time here if you need it. Or drawing your knees into your chest and rolling onto your right side, leaving your left side, your heart open to possibility. When you're ready on your in-breath, press yourself up. Come to Sukhasana or any easy seated position, Indian pose, whatever you want to call it. Bring your hands to your heart, or wait, take them to your knees. Change my mind. I always try to teach my grandkids this, and it reminds me that it's true. Peace begins with me. So remember, peace begins with you. Bring your hands to your heart center. You take this moment to share my intention, my gratitude, and my humbleness to all of those out in yoga world who love the practice and know how good it is for them. For this, I salute and honor you. We do that and we share it with each other by bringing our thumb knuckles to our third eye center and bowing as we say, Namaste. The light in me honors the light and good health in you. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day. See you next time.